You're always nervous about doing something like this. It's a different thing in Denbigh to have opened a refill shop. You know, it's not something that existed here. I'm Marguerite Pearce, I live here in Denbigh and I've set up a Ty Gwyrdd community enterprise here in Denbigh. It's a refill shop and a community hub with space for everyone to come and use. Social Business Wales and now Compass, like the role that Rachel has played, I feel like she's believed in me and helped fire that passion to do it. And whereas other people around me were a bit like, oh, you sure about this, you know, and it might not work, and then you doubt yourself, and it's because of that support that I've kept going, I think. So I blame her. I blame her, but yeah, no, we're very lucky. I'm from the area, I grew up here, and I remember it being a very bustling place to be, to live, lots to do. And part of what we're doing through the enterprise is about supporting local, promoting local businesses and activities. And we are occupying one of those empty buildings in Denbigh and hoping to contribute to an increase in footfall. The key focus when we were starting is that we had a solid income stream. So we had a big emphasis on the shop, setting up the shop and knowing that we were going to have that income stream coming in. And then we've been slowly working up through the building. We've got this lounge area, and then upstairs we have some office space available as well. The support that Social Business Wales gave was very structured, the business planning side of it, to make sure everything was lined up and in place to make sure we got to this point. When we first met, they really just asked me to explain the idea and then introduced me to all the different types of legal entities that a social enterprise could come under, and we identified the most suitable one, and I think by doing that in the very, very beginning was the best way to start. So we set up as a community benefit society, and they're not as common, but it was exactly the right model for what we're doing, in that we have had a share offer and invited the community to be part of what we're doing. And it's very much that we want to be driven by the local community. So the model we have supports that. In terms of funding and access to funding, they've just continually, since we started working with them, signposted opportunities, training, funding, also other case studies, examples of people that were having similar challenges or had similar ideas maybe in different parts of Wales, and then made introductions so that we could learn from other projects and also support other projects where they were maybe in an earlier stage than we were, and we could pass on and help with them. So I feel like it's very much their role has enabled a really a joined up approach across Wales by having the support from a group like Compass. You know, I have a catch up with Rachel, I'm feeling like, oh, you know, it's a bit overwhelming, or what am I doing next? And you lose a bit of focus, and we have a conversation and she'll say, right, where are you at? And we'll go boom, boom, boom through these sort of things that are on your mind. And then she'll basically just come back and say, right, so-and-so might be able to help with that, so-and-so might be able to help with that. Have you thought about this? So it's just like that reassurance, you've got someone there that's outside of what you're doing, that's totally independent, and she just gets what we're about. I was so excited about the concept and the idea of doing this, and she really got it, and her enthusiasm and support helped it, you know, continue with the momentum, and she's still there now today. And we have a very different relationship because I don't manage to catch up with her as much. She's very busy and we're sort of busy with the operational side of it now. But when we do, it's so valuable and it sort of gets me back on track. So she signposted me recently to Digital Communities Wales, which is also part of Compass, and there's some really useful support that they can provide, and advice and networking as well. And then I'm part of the Shares Advisory Group, and that's the community shares team under Compass supported us last June in doing a share offer, and we're hoping to do another one, and that involves inviting the community to come on board, become a share holder, and they put some investment in, and you explain what it is you're hoping to achieve with that investment that they're committing. So for us to be sustainable going forwards, ideally we'd acquire a building that's community owned, community asset locked, and so we're looking at funding options to achieve that. And then we would also be running another share offer because there's more people in the last year that have asked, can we be shareholders? And that's really exciting that people want to come on board and get involved, because that's how the group is going to grow, is guided by advice from the people that are here, that live here. But having a premises that's open for people to come in and have a chat about how they're feeling, I'm over the moon that it feels like it's such a lovely atmosphere there, and people do come in regularly for a chat, and we've got a little sort of a kids book corner, so it means that people can come in if they're carers, grandparents or parents, and children can play happily, and it's, you know, enclosed, and they can relax. The ongoing support from Compass is enabling this group to grow and develop.